Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins Awakening. We have secured Vigil's Keep, the new home of the Grey Wardens, and rescued the Seneschal, his name is Vigil. And our main quest now is to unravel the mystery behind the sapient Darkspawn. The leader of the attack on Vigil's Keep was more cunning than any Darkspawn yet encountered. Seneschal Vigil, Captain Garavel, and Mistress Woolsey are all knowledgeable about the region's affairs, and may be able to offer leads relating to Darkspawn activity. So, we're going to start off today's stream by talking to everyone. First up, I want to talk to Ambassador Sarah.
The Tower of Magi has sent me as an ambassador, Commander. In addition to my diplomatic function, I'm a competent enchanter and runesmith. Is there anything you need?
Oh, excellent. Okay, so she can enchant my gear. Well, thank you. Okay, now let's speak to Anders.
Point the way, fearless leader.
Okay, apparently he's not in a chatty mood. I will point the way. Well, what about Ogren? Are you feeling a little more chatty?
Need something pummeled? Just say the word.
Not particularly. Alright. Wait. I can right-click on this cask.
Alright, alright.
Ah! Who's there?
What? Wait, did I startle you?
I was just keeping my nose to the dust. You know, watching out for the Schleets. One of the lads here told me about the Schleets. Said they're common in Ferelden. They lie on the ground, looking like ordinary pairs of pants, until you turn around.
Wait, what?
They strike.
Evil pants? Oh yeah, those Schleets.
Right. You've heard of them. Pants that eat your eyeballs. After they're done with you, they just wander off on their unnatural pant legs.
That sounds spooky. I'll just leave you to it then.
Best not to tell the others. Don't want to panic on our hands.
Of course not. Good luck. Keep an eye out for Schleets. Anywho, now let's speak to these guys. Hey, Beryl.
To business, then. Ole sent a dozen wardens to the Vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Kristoff is still in the field.
Why was Kristoff in the field?
The Orlesian wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Kristoff was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine.
Did Kristoff reveal anything of what he found?
He did, but not to me. The wardens keep their own counsel.
Amaranthine isn't small. How will I find him?
Only so many places travelers visit. I check the inns and taverns.
Why aren't the Darkspawn returning to the Deep Roads?
Wiser men than I have worried over that. One of the wardens said the Archdemon's strength gave the Horde some semblance of purpose. If they found some other purpose...
Is there anything else, or can we talk of other matters?
That's the only thing that needs immediate attention. Do you want something else, Commander?
Can you tell me about Vigil's Keep?
We call her the Vigil. She's been around for a long spell. They say the Alamari barbarians first built a fort here to stop Tevinter incursions from the lowlands of the Waking Sea. They say that the castle is built on a mountain of bones.
Oh, lovely.
Much death here.
Sounds pleasant. What does the Seneschal do?
As much as you like, sir. Generally, the Keep's Seneschal takes care of day-to-day matters. If anything important arises, I'll alert you.
Alright, sounds good. Farewell. So that's a new quest for us. We have to go find Kristoff. Now let's speak to Mistress Woolsey.
Warden Commander, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mistress Woolsey, sent by order of the First Warden at Whitehart. I'm to act as treasurer of the Arling of Amaranthine. He believed local men could not be trusted for this post.
One of those local men is right here, Mistress Woolsey.
I have every confidence in the Vigil's loyalty in the matter of arms. But gold corrupts even the most resolute soul.
I'm pleased to have your service.
Sir, the Arling is on the brink of economic collapse. Trade must flow. Merchant caravans are being systematically attacked somewhere along the Pilgrim's Path. It is the only route that can reliably provision an army, feed a city, and maintain civilization.
Okay, I'm new to the Arling. Which road is the Pilgrim's Path?
It is the road here from Denerim.
Ah.
You can see why it would be important.
Yeah,
in the
sounds
city of
important.
Amaranthine, there is a trader, Mervis, whose caravans have been hit particularly hard. He may know where along the road the Darkspawn, or whatever they are striking.
Okay, have you ever been to Weishaupt?
No. It is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed, but their like will never be seen again.
The First Warden sent only a treasurer? I need more wardens.
The Fereldans are a proud people. They are proud of you, especially. Had the First Warden sent foreign fighters, it would have caused great distrust amongst the locals. Barrel was specifically chosen as seneschal because he commands great respect here.
Why does the First Warden care about Amaranthine?
About the Arling? He does not. But about the implications? A great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak, at great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that Wardens are important, blight or no.
Alright, that will be all, Mistress Woolsey.
Very well, Commander.
So, Mistress Woolsey was talking about the First Warden, and we actually have a codex entry for it, so let's just check this out. It says, the First Warden is the nominal leader of our order. You can expect little assistance or guidance so far from the Anderfels. Even those close to Weishaupt learn to suffer alone. The murmurs are true. The First Warden is often embroiled in the politics of the Anderfels, and has little opportunity to consider worldly matters. I would like to believe it is a matter of survival, not of political self-interest. Know that your mission is vital. You carry the hopes of our order. If the highest among us holds noble titles outside of the Anderfels, perhaps we will be better situated when the next blight comes, as we all know it must. So the First Warden is the leader of all the Wardens, and he is situated in Weishaupt, which is in the Anderfels. And he sent Mistress Woolsey to help us out, so... Interesting to learn a little bit more of Grey Warden politics. Finally, we have Captain Garavel to speak to.
Commander.
This is Sir Garavel, the new captain of the guard.
I have a matter to bring to your attention.
Anything important?
Potentially urgent. The Orlesians, Wardens, I mean, began gathering information while they were here. The most promising lead they found was a wild tale a couple of hunters told.
Since when is a hunting tale a lead?
I can explain. These hunters, Colbert and... well, the other one, claim to have stumbled
Does
across
the other one not have a
the deep
name?
roads. Darkspawn all over the place, they said. And this was before the fiends appeared throughout the whole Arling. The Wardens were just about to send someone to track down Colbert.
Where is Colbert?
Colbert and his friend are in the city of Amaranthine. Probably amongst the refugees outside the city gate. Commander.
Okay. So that's another new quest. So we have three quests now that we need to track down. We need to talk to Colbert about his discovery. We need to speak to Mervis in the city of Amaranthine, and we have to look for Kristoff in Amaranthine. So all roads seem to lead to the capital city of this area. So let's head out, I guess. And our party selection is easy because there's only 3 of us. It is me, Ogren, and Anders.
Blimey, Commander of the Grey. Right. A while back, they caught a thief in the Vigil. Took 4 wardens to capture him. Gave one of the wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit.
Where's this thief now?
He's in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did.
Show them to me.
Just give me a moment.
Okay, so we got a letter. Commander of the Grey, I am Sir Edgar Bensley, a faithful vassal. My daughter and sole heir, Eileen, has been kidnapped by Mosley the Snake's vile lot of miscreants. My fief is small and my means meager, and they have demanded 30 sovereigns in a time frame I cannot meet. I pray you will intercede on my behalf. The ransom is to be delivered to the abandoned chantry by Forlorn Cove. If you produce the ransom, I swear by my faith in Andraste that I will repay you in time. You and my gentle daughter go with my prayers, Sir Edgar Bensley. Well, we can't let young ladies get kidnapped in our domain, so we will accept that quest. We also have this one, Most Honored Commander. Ever since my husband passed, I've been looking after my family and the hired hands. The Darkspawn have been getting worse. We've a Templar who checks on us occasionally, but there's a limit to what he can handle. If you can help my family, we'll tell Lord Edelbreck you're a friend. I fear we may not have much time. Well, Valina, Darkspawn is my, killing Darkspawn is my MO. So we will definitely accept that quest as well. Also, we got a new quest, The Prisoner. A man was caught sneaking around the keep before the attack. Since it took 4 Grey Wardens to bring him down, he's clearly no simple thief. Speak to him in the basement dungeon. We should probably do that, because we could use all the help we can get right now, and we don't really judge people on their backgrounds here in the Wardens. There's also a ton of quests out here in the courtyard. So let's start off by checking out the dungeons and meeting whoever is down here. Hello, hello! I've heard lots about you.
Never thought I'd be traveling with Grey Wardens.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell.
Who is he?
He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure.
Leave me to talk with him.
As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
Okay, I guess now we can talk to him.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes?
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does. I know you best as the one who murdered my father. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these
your
lands
dad
until
was a
you showed
sick,
up. Do you
sick,
even remember
evil
my
man.
father?
I remember him. He was a traitor.
My father served the hero of Riverdane and fought against the Orlesians, yet our family lost everything. I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you.
At least
But
he's
then
honest.
I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left.
Just how much do you know about your father?
If you're asking whether I knew what he was up to, the answer is no. I was squired in the Free Marches. Look, I know you're a hero. You fought a war and you won, and to the victor go the spoils, right? Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it?
I understand we had trouble capturing you.
I'm not without skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine.
What will you do if I let you go?
If you let me go... I don't know. I only came back to Ferelden a month ago. If you let me go, I'll probably come back here. You might not catch me next time.
Well, that's not making a compelling case for your release. Perhaps you should work to redeem your name.
You're right. I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give a Howe another chance.
Do you really hate me so much?
The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them,
I don't think the Blight
can I?
caused him to torture
There's just
and murder
you and the Grey
people.
Wardens here in my home.
I've decided what to do with you.
Already? Good.
I brought the Seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him?
Did you know this was Nathaniel Howe?
How? He figures that they would turn up again. The Howes are implacable enemies, Commander.
So, this is obviously a big decision. We can invoke the Rite of Conscription, hang him, let him go, give him his family things, or just let him go, period. I'm not going to blame him for what his father did. I think that's just an unfair way to do things. Especially, he wasn't even here, so he didn't even know what was going on. So he deserves a second chance. I would just give him his family things and let him go. But he made that comment where he was like, I'll probably just come back here. And you might not catch me next time. And I don't like that. So I think I'm going to invoke the Rite of Conscription. It'll give him a chance to rewrite his family's history, to hopefully clear his name, and to prove himself to me. I'm going to give him a chance.
You what?
I'm sorry, Commander. the Rite of Conscription? On the prisoner?
No, absolutely not. Hang me first.
Did I say, I'll say, you don't think this is better than dying?
Hard to say. You like having Grey Wardens who want you dead?
Some of my best friends have wanted me dead.
I can't decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the joining.
We gotta rebuild the Order somehow. May as well start with this guy. He's clearly very talented.
From this moment forth, Nathaniel Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The Howe is stronger than I expected.
Oh, wow.
For
He's
better
gonna
or for
live.
worse, he will
There you
live.
go. +1 Grey Warden. Got a new codex entry about him. Nathaniel Howe is the son of the disgraced Arl Rendon Howe and among the last scions of the once great family. He blames the Grey Wardens for his father's death and had intended to assassinate the Warden Commander. Upon seeing Vigil's Keep, however, his childhood home, Nathaniel decided to simply reclaim some family treasures. The Wardens caught Nathaniel breaking in. Talon, impressed to hear that it took 4 Wardens to capture Nathaniel, invoked the Rite of Conscription, making the young Howe a Warden recruit. Nathaniel undertook the joining and survived. Nathaniel is a sensible fellow, who values practical gifts over useful trinkets. Okay then. Nathaniel's joining is complete. Nathaniel survived the joining and is now a Grey Warden. Where is he? Can we talk to him? He's right here. Hi.
Don't worry. I'll keep my mouth firmly shut.
I mean,
Why don't I just wait in the corner then?
I never asked any of that from you, but okay. Right here, we've got a new codex for vassals and their liege. Some kingdoms rigidly define the rights of vassals and their duty to their liege. In Ferelden, a relatively new kingdom, the Arls and Arlesses theoretically command their Arlings, bands, and lords. In practice, those lessers often zealously maintain their independence. Some Ferelden vassals must be goaded instead of ordered, swayed, not ruled. Vassals owe military obligations to their liege, yet often deny even sworn oaths and signed contracts. In contrast, the vassals expect their liege's protection despite provocation otherwise. A successful Ferelden liege applies force, persuasion, and duplicity in equal measure. Sounds like a mess, if you're asking me. Looks like we can talk to Veril here.
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were Arl Rendon Howe's
It's funny that you say that, because we
Now
just
they will be
learned
yours.
about how swearing fealty doesn't actually mean much around here. But anywho, what do I need to know about them?
Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander. Lords and ladies, I present the Warden Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Our differences are many, but our cause is one.
Ban Esmerel of Amaranthine. As is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmerel, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against him or his heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
Seems like we have one fan, at least. Lord Edelbreck seemed like he liked me. Let's talk to some of these people now.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Hello, Sir Tamra. You have a quest for me?
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them.
Are you certain? That's a serious accusation.
I wish I was less certain, sir. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things. Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition.
I want to see these missives.
Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
Okay, well that was short and sweet. Got a new quest, a brewing conspiracy. Hopefully she can collect some more evidence and we can stamp that out before it begins. Hello, Lord Guy.
It's an honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
Why don't I believe you? Where's my biggest fan? Here he is, Lord Edelbreck.
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbreck.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire.
What seems to be the problem?
As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbreck.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food?
I will send the soldiers wherever they are most needed.
Then I pray to the Maker that your choices are wise.
That gives us another new quest, defending the land. We need to choose where to defend. There are too few soldiers to patrol the entire Arling. Lord Edelbreck believes that defending the farmland is crucial. That said, he's a farmer. I mean, I don't disagree with him, though, and he seems like he actually likes me, so... How do I send soldiers to help him out?
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
Edelbreck said we're not defending the farmlands.
Edelbreck speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade.
I mean, all of those is, important. Honestly, though, I want to go with Amaranthine has its walls. Let the farms have our soldiers.
As you wish.
Maybe that'll gain us an ally in Edelbreck. Plus, food is very important, and I want to help the people who can't help themselves, so...
Commander.
Hopefully that helps. Okay, is there anyone else to talk to, or are we done here?
I see that Lord Edelbreck wastes no time in canvassing you for soldiers to defend his farms. Do not be deceived, Commander. His livelihood is all he cares about. Amaranthine is the jewel of the Arling, and she must be protected.
Why protect the city over the country folk?
Pragmatism. A farming hovel can be rebuilt with straw and mud. Amaranthine was built
Yeah, I don't
over
like this lady.
If she falls, then this great Arling will be diminished.
Wealth is well and good, but what measure do you put to human life? The folk in the country outnumber your city dwellers many times over.
I would not be so vulgar as to violate the decorum of this event, Commander.
Anywho, I already made my decision before I even heard from you, so... all fine and good. Alright, I think we're done here.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
What do I need to know here?
There's really only two who can offer real support in the war. Lord Edelbreck, Master
Oh,
of the
okay, so
Fear
this
of
is what I'm
Plains,
supposed to do, is
controls
choose
more
between those
farmland
two.
than anyone else.
And I chose
He's
Lord
powerful and
Edelbreck because he
popular.
seems nice, he
Ban
likes me,
Esmeralda
and
rules the city.
I want to protect the
Wealthiest in
common
room
people
by
and
far.
have food.
She may not be loved, but she cannot be ignored.
Anyway, I've also heard of a conspiracy against me.
Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense.
Sir Tamra doesn't know. She's bringing some evidence.
She's a sly one, Sir Tamra, but knowledgeable about such things. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch. To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options, some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce.
Tell me about them.
We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts.
How do I reach this Dark Wolf?
No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know.
And what wouldn't you recommend?
You could invite a member of each of the noble families to stay as prolonged guests. And if anything untoward happens, well, you get the picture. This is a terribly Orlesian thing to do.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the Dark Wolf.
You need to head to the city then, and chase down a ghost.
I'm pretty good at that, believe it or not. We'll see what we can find.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out.
Okay, I think we're
If you
done
want
now with all the
ceremony to end,
politicking. Ceremony has gone on long enough, Seneschal.
As you wish, Commander. Clear the hall. The Commander has business to attend to.
Thanks, Alfred. I mean, Beryl. Looks like Mistress Woolsey has another quest.
I'm here to serve,
Quests
Commander.
everywhere. Can you do anything to resupply our soldiers?
I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably.
Got it. That will be all.
Very well, Commander.
I like how there's a lot of, like, administrative politicking quests here, now that, you know, we have our own land. We actually need to deal with matters. That's kind of fun. But okay, we have a full party now, because we have Anders, Ogren, and Nathaniel, who is a rogue. So I want to make Nathaniel a bow user. Whoa, Jesus. Anders is just buffing us up here. I want to make Nathaniel a bow user so we can get some range back up. And we already have a bow ready to go for you, right here. Can also give him some armor so he's not naked. Alright, back out into the courtyard. Let's talk to everyone else here. First up is Sergeant Maverleys.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil.
There are still Darkspawn about?
Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep.
Oh, the
Some
dwarf
of the
with the
deep
huge
cellars
bombs.
came
Yeah, we
through.
haven't met him yet.
I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
I'm good at killing Darkspawn, but not at digging.
We have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basement.
Let's go now, then.
Straight away, sir.
Let's clear out the Darkspawn before they come and sneak up on me when I'm in bed later.
Here we are. The Vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favors.
Have the men clear the rubble.
You heard the commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead. We'll be back here.
Alright, let's go see what we got down here. The cellar beneath Vigil's keep retains traces of the Avar barbarians. To the Avars, the Vigil's was both a fortress and a holy site. The cellars bear monuments to their gods, heroes, and their rare military victories.
You always
Whoa.
wear robes, do you? Not when I'm naked, I don't.
I mean, when you run from the circle, robes would make you easy to spot.
So does the big I'm a mage sign around my neck. I like to make it easy for the Templars.
Ah, so that's how it's going to be.
Okay, so we've got some weird snake god statues down here, and some Darkspawn corpses. It seems we're on the right track. Who is this? Oh, it's a dog! This Mabari seems greatly distressed. Her fur is patchy and caked with dirt and blood. Aww. Try to comfort the dog. You find a small scroll bound to the dog. Take the scroll. A woman named Adria writes that she has taken refuge in the lower levels of the keep.
Adria. She was like a mother to me. We must save her.
Okay, prize plate. Oh, I'm so sad I can't help the doggo. That hurts my heart. You did good, girl, bringing the message. Best girl ever. Alright, here's the Darkspawn, alright. Down here we found a book which talks about the Howes of Amaranthine, their family history. The Howes of Amaranthine are one of the oldest noble families in Ferelden. Their lineage traces to the time of Calenhad, when Elias Howe was one of the first freeholders to follow Calenhad. During the occupation, Arl Tarleton Howe, Brendan Howe's father, threw his lot in with the Orlesians. After several bitter battles with rebels, the town of Harper's Ford, an outpost governed by Tarleton Howe, fell to the Couslands of Highever. Tarleton was hanged. Brendan brought the Howe family over to the side of Merrick Theron in Logain MacTier's rebellion. Brendan's bravery at the Battle of White River, fighting alongside Bryce Cousland, earned back his family's honor. When King Merrick took the throne in Free Ferelden, Nathaniel Howe was decorated for his service. Interesting. So, this was not the only time that the Howes sided with the wrong side. They sided with the Orlesians, and then they sided with Loghain, so... Family made some poor decisions over the years. Looks like there were old prisons down here. Hey, there's still people!
Thank the Maker. Please, let us out.
You're free! Run!
Quick, before more of those things come.
I don't even know who you are or how long you've been down here, but I'm just let you go. Oh good. Down here we have a crypt, which looks very spooky. Yeah, all the skeletons are alive. Checks out. Doesn't surprise me in the least. And there are a lot of them. Holy moly, the whole crypt has come to life. So these are the skeletons of the old Avar barbarians. That's cool. It's a bit of history. Okay, I think we got them all, so let's loot their sarcophagi. You know, gotta respect the dead, right? Well, they weren't even dead, so it's fine. Inside one of the sarcophagi, we found a key. There's a keyhole right here. Which means... Oh, there's another keyhole. Okay, we gotta find another key. Check more sarcophaguses! Okay, we looted everything in here, but I didn't find the second key, so maybe we'll have to find it somewhere else in the basement and come back here. Oh dear.
No. No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
Oh dear. I don't know if we can help her. She's probably too far gone. She is now Adria the Ghoul. Sorry, Nathaniel. You were unable to rescue Adria. She had turned into a ghoul long before you had arrived. We did our best, man. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. At least we, grew out of her misery. We just, found a deposit of viridium ore that Wade can use to make armor for our soldiers. Sick. Alright, we'll keep looking out for other metals.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand...
It's what we do.
Well, I'm impressed. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads.
So the Darkspawn came from below?
Aye. The Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood, there are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Let me know as soon as you clear the passage.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know.
Alright, let's go back to the keep.
Of course.
Alright, so we killed some Darkspawn in the basement, but rubble blocks further progress. We need to check back with Mauverlise later to see whether she's cleared a path. But for now, I'd say we call it a day. We did a lot. We did some politicking, we did some Darkspawn killing, really everything you could want. We also gained a new recruit, of course, in Nathaniel. So, there you have it, guys. Another episode of Dragon Age Origins Awakening. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'm having a ton of fun playing this DLC. I barely remember it. So that's making it even more fun for sure. Until next time, everyone, take care.